Hi, my name's Daniel Harris and I'm running Kendraio, and we're building an app for artist managers and record labels to manage their assets and rights on multiple services via APIs. And we wanted to use our tools to see if we could assist with this pandemic that we find ourselves in. So we created a coronavirus dashboard, and I want to show you that now. So I go to search for coronavirus, just going to launch it here. So what we built is a series of visualizations for data coming into the app. So a few things you should know is the app is a progressive web app, so it actually runs on your device, and all the data is coming from the API direct to your device. So let me just run through what we've got here. So we've got, sorry it's a bit morbid, but that's the state that we find ourselves in at the moment. This is a global graph for all confirmed and deaths. And we can take one of them out and then look at the actual figures on the graph on a day-to-day basis. On our Facebook group, we were asked if we could create that same graph as a logarithmic graph, and we did. And that's the same global data. We were also interested in the rate of change of that same data set and how it varies on a day-to-day basis. And it does look like both the confirmed cases and the deaths are going down on a day-to-day basis. And then we were asked in our Slack group, could we provide a country-by-country graph? So we've done that. So if we have a look at UK, you can see that. And I must admit, the recovered data is not very good from the APIs that we've been using. It's just lacking. It was there at the beginning, and then it just got cut off. It really does show the need for robust APIs and a robust data infrastructure. Then we are showing recoveries on a country by country level on a map. This is again, there are the US is not there because it's not in the API. So there's gaps, the gaps in our data. And then we did a pie chart. And you can see, if we just ignore the confirmed, you can actually see the kind of bit more of the ratio between deaths and recovered being reported. Obviously, this is what's being reported. It's not necessarily who, I think it's safe to say who knows what's actually happening. So I want to show you a little bit about how we did this. If we go to the cog, we can see how this workflow was created, and you can see it as a set of nested workflows. And so I'm going to show you, for example, these two graphs is the coronavirus global workflow. So now if we go back into the workflow cloud and look for global, there's the coronavirus global. So if I launch that, we just see those two graphs that were embedded into the main page, nested into the main page. So if I then look at the configuration. I should say, yes, important part is that how these pages are created is all configuration. It's not code. We're not so we are trying to build this for non-coders to develop these different visualizations and pages. So the reason why we had graphing in Kendraio App was because we want to be able to graph sales reports and fan engagement from music. So that's why we already had that in here. And that's why we could convert it quite quickly into, by using a different API, we could then map different kinds of data. So I just want to show you how quickly and easily it is for us to change the scale, for instance. So I can take out logarithmic and put in linear and then update it. And then we have a linear graph. It's exactly the same data. So that is our coronavirus dashboard using Kendraio App. Please do try it out. Please do try and edit it. You can't hurt it because it's all running locally on your own device. And please, yeah, play around with it. And also come and join us in Facebook and Slack and give us some feedback or ask questions. And we've also done a blog post on how we did this in a bit more depth as well, so you can read that. Thank you very much, and yeah, please stay safe.